Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for May 2023 for each life path number. Now, if you're interested in sort of an understanding of the collective energy for May, as well as your own personal month forecast for May, which will include the moon, the full and the new moon, which is also includes the eclipse that's coming up in May, then make sure to check out your personal month forecast, which will be coming for the month of May towards the end of April. So keep an eye out for that. Know that the calculations for the personal months are different to the life path energy. So make sure that you do your calculation before you listen to that. If you missed your personal month forecast for April, those are up. So make sure you have a listen because it also includes eclipse energy that we're going to be working with for the next 3 to 6 months. So that's important. Okay, so this, of course, is a general forecast. If you would like a personalized forecast or a personal numerology reading, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the life path numbers for May 2023. Life path number 2, I pulled an animal spirit message for you all, and you got rhinoceros energy. This is very bold, strong, sort of powerful energy that's coming through. It's also very stable and solid. And so there's something here that's coming in, potentially around your finances even, that is asking you to get your footing, get solid, create your own stability. However you can do that, right? Whatever you need to do in order to do that. There's the potential for you to start something this month or do something that could bring in a significant amount of wealth and resources for you. It also is this energy of like sort of giving you permission to be a little bit more ruthless, not to where you're doing things, without integrity, but to be a little bit more assertive, decisive in going after what it is that you want, that's going to serve you and sort of your mission or whatever it is that you're looking to create. So if you're in a dead-end job and it's sort of soul-sucking and you want to change jobs, this energy is going to sort of give you the motivation and the courage to do that. So incredibly beautiful energy. But it is very focused on, again, like solid stability, structure, financial security, that sort of thing. But it's going to be something that you have to assert yourself for. You're going to have to put the effort in towards. You're going to have to be very sort of cognizant of how you create this structure or the stability within your life. But don't sort of shy away from whatever it is that you want to bring in, right? 2 is part of the manifesting triad. So if you see it and you want it, you actually have to put in the effort to go after it, but you can build it. Might look a little bit different than what you first expect it to or anticipate that it will, but the only thing stopping you really is you, because if there's limitations, you'll find a way around those limitations, just like rhinoceros energy would. Okay, so for the month of May, 2s, you are working with the energy of the 5. So what this tells me immediately is, it's a short cycle, so it probably won't be as dramatic as it might have been if it was a personal year. But for you all, the energy of the 5 has the potential this month to bring major aha moments, major awakenings, like clarity that maybe you've been looking for and needing. That clarity will then probably shift your experience, right? Because it's like once we know something, we can't unknow it. And so we're always going to be moving towards, taking the next steps, right? And that clarity is going to help us to decide what that looks like for us in our experience. So expect the unexpected this month. Expect shifts to take place. Those shifts can be sort of by divine intervention, or they can be by invitation, right? Where again, we get this aha moment. Now, what are we going to do with that clarity, that wisdom that we've been sort of tuned into? Because once we decide that will have an effect ultimately on our direction, right? Our course, and our experience. So it just, like I said, sort of release control over the things that you cannot control this month. Surrender to those things. Know that this energy is moving you to where you're meant to be, right? So, get in the boat, pick up the oars, and just go with the flow and see where it takes you. Then once it sort of helps you to get where you need to be, then sort of see how you can get your footing and how you can build something solid in that place, right? In that space. And this energy could really be asking you, because again, with 5 energy, there's a lot happening externally. There's a lot of chaos or change or transformation sort of happening to our external environment a lot of times. And so with rhinoceros coming through for you all, it could just be this call saying, hey, we need to find that stability, that strength, that sort of structure from within first, and then we'll see it from without, right? So this energy could absolutely be asking you to do that. It can also be asking you to really pay attention to your emotions, and just make sure that they're not in the driver's seat, because yes, we want to be aware of our emotions. We want to take that charged energy and do something with it and be sort of constructive as opposed to destructive. And so this could be somewhat of an emotional month, but think of it as sort of the opportunity to see where you're falling into extremes this month, because a lot of times 5 energy will bring the extremes, so that we can see where we're falling into extremes. And so then where we can kind of come back into balance, come back into center, and do things more in moderation. So I would say it may feel like a lot sort of being shifted under your feet this month, but with rhinoceros coming through, it's reminding you that you are strong. You have this commanding energy about you. So own your space, right? Make sure you get solid from within first, however you need to do that. Because whatever's going to happen externally is going to happen, right? And so it's going to be more about how you move through that, and then what you do with that energy, what you do with that clarity, that's really going to make the difference. And so, and we also, of course, have an eclipse at the beginning of the month, and so that can maybe set the tone for the rest of the month for you all. So I would absolutely say make sure you listen to your personal month forecast when that comes out at the end of April, because I think it'll give you some insight into how to sort of move with these transitions and these shifts or these awakening or aha moments. So very powerful energy for you twos this month. And a lot of this is going to ask you to pull from your inner strength to really make sure that you are owning your space, saying what you need, asking for assistance, while also not being domineering, right? So very powerful energy, but expect the unexpected this month. Just try to go with the flow as much as possible, while also being, discerning and decisive about what it is that you want and the direction that you want to be moving in towards. How can you work with this energy to help get you there? So I hope it is a powerful, beautiful, transformative May for you all twos. I think it will be. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.